Hello, everyone. Happy Mental Monday. Cassidy Quinn here. If you're new here, if you are new and you're already here, just, give a thumbs up, hit that button. Also hit the subscribe button because I'm here in quarantine trying to make videos about my plants, some DIY experiments like we're gonna do today, make a little DIY dessert that should be easy, I hope. I did not create it. I'm just kind of making my own off of a recipe that I found on the internet. But it'll be an easy thing that maybe you already have the supplies for in your house. Here on Mental Monday, if you are new here, this is where every Monday night, except the last couple Monday nights when I haven't done it because there's been a lot going on in the world. We can get to that. Hello, Scott. Welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out. So I was just explaining to anyone that's new here, haven't had a Mental Monday in a few weeks, but what we normally do here is we talk about our brains, our bodies, check in with everybody, see how everyone's doing. I'm sure you are all on the edge of your seats waiting to hear how my boyfriend Tucker is doing because I think last time we did a live Mental Monday. No, a silent caller. You're here. You're on time. I am late. We were supposed to start at 9 o'clock. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that I didn't start at 9 o'clock. I had to clean up some things because I said, as the title says, we're gonna make a DIY dessert with some nectarines, our oven, and our brown sugar and butter and other things. And then I'm also gonna give you guys a quarantine plant update. There have been a lot of plant updates. You see some plants over in the corner there, but I arranged all the plants over by the window. So we can have like a family portrait and give you guys plant updates. So I was just trying to get the house ready, get the plants ready and the ingredients for you guys. Yeah, it's a secret. Shh, don't tell the millions of people that are gonna watch this video, right? So thank you guys for hanging out with us here on Mental Monday. I asked you, oh, and yes, we will get a Tucker update. He's here. Last time we did a live Mental Monday, I think Tucker was like taking a nap or he was at work or something, and some of you were concerned that I had broken up with him. Tucker, you're still here?
Still here.
I'm not showing you because it's like messy over there, but he gave a peace sign. He's still here, being his old Tucker self. Um, so it has not. I asked you guys on Facebook and Twitter what you guys want to talk about for Mental Monday, and you guys honestly were kind of all over the place, which is great because that just shows that people around the world can have different thoughts and feelings and be in different moods, and that's what Mental Monday is all about. However you're feeling is okay. Feeling happy? Great. Sad? Not great, but that's fine. Anxious? I'm with you. And there's so much going on in the world. I think every mental Monday that we've had since quarantine, since the coronavirus pandemic took over the world, we have talked about it. And I've said to you guys, make sure to take time for yourselves, take time to take care of the people around you. And you can't help other people if you're not taking care of yourself. That, same goes with your mask. You put your mask on for other people and for yourself. Um, Now we have reached another crazy point in quarantine in which people who didn't realize this already have become aware that there is a big problem in the world, especially in our country. If you guys want to hear me talk a lot about the Black Lives Matter movement and how I came to terms with my own white privilege because it is a real thing. And I know when I posted that video, well, I was gonna say, if you want to hear more about my thoughts on that, go watch my most recent video because we have to talk about white privilege. Um, it's a real thing. Um, a few people commented on my Facebook and my YouTube when I posted that video that they didn't get their white privilege when they were born because maybe they are in a bad financial situation, and I totally understand where you're coming from, but also that's not what privilege doesn't mean. It kind of sucks. Like, I keep reading things about how the word privilege makes it hard to understand because if you say privilege, it sounds like it should be this amazing thing, like up a level, but really you're just starting at zero. Where if you do not have financial privilege, right, you're down a level. If you don't have, like, there's all types of different privileges, but white privilege you have when you are born white, and if you are black, you just start backwards. You don't start at zero and the white people start at 10. You start at zero, the white people, the black community starts at -10. Does that, no? Okay, that's not what the point of today's video is, but I have friends and tons of people around the world right now that are protesting the death of George Floyd and other police brutality and thank you to everyone who's out there marching. It's important, and as I said in my last video, I know 2020 has been a bit of a dumpster fire so far. We're almost halfway through it, which is insane, if you ask me. It doesn't seem like any time has passed, and we've been inside for months. But maybe by the end of this year, we can be like, wow, 2020 was so cool because we changed the world. We can do that, which is just so cool to think about. That's what I keep reminding myself. So anyone's out there protesting, they're doing it because we do need to change the world. There needs to be real change, and we all need to deal with it. If you are a white person, it is not being racist to say that as a white person you have some privilege, okay? Thank you guys for listening. And no one is yelling at me in the comments currently. Hi Wyatt, hi Lori, hi Donnie, hi Boylan, hi Jessica. Yay! So, as the title says, we're gonna get to a plant tour, okay? I've done some rearranging of the plants so they're all in a convenient place for you guys to see them. And then we're gonna make a dessert. So I'm gonna set you guys down for a minute. Also, feel free to say how you're doing, how your quarantine is going. At some point in these mental Mondays, I was counting. You guys need to be up higher. I was counting how many days of quarantine it had been, and then I don't know. Tucker, do we know? Like, has it been 4 months?
Since what?
Quarantine?
It all blends together.
It's been a very long time. He'll come say hi eventually. Hi Thomas. Hi Nicole. You joined. Yay! That's amazing. So we're gonna make a little dessert, which I've never attempted before, but I figured why not have some activity for Mental Monday? I don't know why I haven't been doing this in all of quarantine. Maybe it's because I've been working and I have the week off from work right now, which is weird to be kind of unplugged from everything that's going on in the news right now. But at the same time, it lets me unplug my brain, and maybe that's why I'm like, cool, let's make a dessert on camera. Cool, that sounds fun, woohoo! Because I didn't have to go to work today. It was great. We're gonna make roasted caramelized nectarines. Now, if you'd like to follow along at home, if you have any apples or nectarines or peaches or really any fruit, I mean, you can just eat your fruit while we hang out, or you could roast them with me. We're gonna need, I decided the recipe I found had like a regular cookie sheet, but I'm gonna use this muffin tin because I think that will make it easier to like fit the nectarine halves right in there, right? Cool. So we've got our bag of nectarines. Very unnecessary packaging here for these nectarines. Could have just got them separately, but they came in a bag. We got our sugar. We're gonna need butter. I will grab that soon. Oh, some of the nectarines got squished in the fridge. Well, that's okay, you know. You're still beautiful. You still taste delicious, and honestly, roasting you is probably perfect because you'll just look mushed up in the end. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our nectarines, we're gonna cut them in half. Oh, first we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I just stepped on a piece of spinach because I cooked dinner earlier and made a mess. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Bless you. See, there's Tucker. You heard him. Tucker, if some of the nectarines are smushed, but like they didn't go bad, they just got too close to each other. They did not social distance, okay?
Right.
But they're fine?
They're fine.
Okay. Cool. So, we are gonna take our there's no way for you guys to like see everything, like me and the peaches. Oh, there's a mug. Cool. There's my office. It's a mess. So we're gonna take our nectarines. We're gonna cut them in half. And I have never done this with nectarines before. Well, with anything. Maybe with apples one time. But what I was reading on the internet today is that it's actually kind of hard to get the pits out of nectarines. So these might end up not looking the most beautiful. But that is okay, guys. That's what we're all about on Mental Monday. Doesn't matter if you look a little bruised, a little sad. We are all here for you. Thomas says living alone sucks. Suffering from touch deprivation. I feel ya. Well, I don't feel ya because I have literally don't feel ya because you said you have touch separation. Oh, great news. The nectarines are great just on their own. So that's great. It kind of got sad. That's okay. Before I get too far, we're gonna put some. Do you do aluminum foil or parchment paper? What do you think? Tuck?
Aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks. See, he's the sous chef. He's just not over here right now. He's on a break. And by on a break, I mean he's working. But this is just like what he has to deal with all day. Me talking to myself. Talking to the internet. So I'm just gonna Oh, but Thomas, what you were see, perfect little cup there. You were saying about touch deprivation. I can't literally feel you because I do have a boyfriend here, and I'm very grateful that I have a quarantine buddy because I've already been going like quarantine crazy enough, thinking about not having anyone else to talk to during the day. And I can introvert pretty hard. That's what I have learned about myself in quarantine is that if I'm given the opportunity to introvert, I can go full introvert. Like, I saw a couple of my friends this weekend. We hung out socially distantly. And I realized that, like, Tucker and I have gone on, like, little outside adventures a couple of times. And so we've seen a couple of Tucker's friends that, like, camped 20 feet away from us or whatever. But I hadn't seen any of my people, my friends, not my family, I've seen my family, in all of quarantine in like 3 or 4 months. And until I got like 5 minutes away from seeing my friends and realized how excited I was to see them and how I had felt a little friend deprived, until that point I was like, I'm kind of cool just hanging out at home with Tucker and not having a lot of social interaction. But I do have Tucker, so I do have one person. And already we're like making up words and languages and speaking in gibberish. So if I was just by myself, it would be crazy. So Thomas, I feel for you. I'm sorry. That's why I'm here though. We can hang out. Hi Paul, happy Monday. Griznant says, what's the real difference between a nectarine and a peach? I've never understood it. I think the only difference, and this is coming from me, not a expert on the science of fruit, a fruitologist. Is there such thing as a fruitologist? Because that would be cool. But I think it's just the outside. A nectarine is, I can't show you because I don't have a peach, but a nectarine is smooth on the outside. Like, I do not mind eating the skin of a nectarine. But the skin of a peach is fuzzy, and I don't like the texture of them. Nothing against peaches, they're delicious, but so in my mind, a nectarine is, or like a peach is a less convenient nectarine. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, Thomas, rats foiled again. Yes, I foiled this whole pan. Look at that. So now, every time I cut up a little nectarine half, I'm just gonna put it into its little cup thing. Also, I just realized I put tinfoil in all of these. Tucker, we're not gonna eat 12 of these.
Wow.
I mean, did you hear him? He said, "Why not?"
No, that seems a bit excessive.
I put tinfoil in every hole in this muffin tin. Then realized I'm not throwing a party. I mean, Mental Monday is basically a party. These are really difficult to get. Like, normally you eat a nectarine, you just eat around the pit. This one is a very large pit. You have to, like, cut it out of here. Like, do I even put this in the pan? It's just, yeah, we can do that. We can do it. This one will be like a little nectarine, like a cobbler. Yeah. It's gonna be great, Tucker. Don't listen to me. They're definitely tart.
Well, I gotta get some sugar.
Sugar. I got you. Sugar. Yes, we are an old married couple. Oh my gosh, Aaron says an expert of fruit is a pomologist. please don't say that you are tricking me, because I think that's a really cool fact. A pomologist? That's cool. I guess that makes sense because his palm, is that fruit in like French or something? Maybe. Tucker, Rob says King Tuck.
Yo.
He just said nope or yup or yo. I already forgot what he said because I got distracted. What's new? I got distracted by Wyatt, who said, "Oh yeah, did you hear about the first Black Bachelor?" Okay, so thank you, Wyatt, for always wanting me to talk about The Bachelor. I appreciate it, and we'll do this before Tucker's over here, so he doesn't have to roll his eyes at me while I talk about this. Oh, Rob says yo back to you, Tuck.
Don't encourage her.
He also says don't encourage her. First Black Bachelor. Now I can't remember. Oh, Matt James, right? I am sad that it's not Mike, because a couple of seasons ago, from Hannah B's season of The Bachelor, Bachelorette, there's a guy named Mike, and everyone was thinking maybe he would get to be the Bachelor, and then it was Pilot Pete instead. So I was wishing it would be Mike. However, Mike, just proof of how wonderful and genuine of a guy he is, posted a video on his Instagram saying, like, guys, you've all been reaching out to me, and I'm so in support of Matt James. It's about time that they did this, and I'm so excited. They finally have a Black Bachelor. So Mike, of course, just showing his true colors, just being out there, being nice and wonderful, as usual, with his big old smile on his face. But seriously, I don't remember how many seasons of Bachelor there have been, but the fact that there's not been a Black Bachelor one of those times, and there's been one Black Bachelorette, and that was multiple years ago, it's not what's representative of the world that we live in. And so it's about time that they finally did something. I know a lot of people are saying that there's still tons of changes they need to make within ABC, within the Bachelor franchises. It's not like, oh, you make one Black Bachelor and now you have solved everything. They also haven't had a great representation of Black contestants on the show. I think I read something about a Black woman. Maybe it was Rachel. I couldn't remember if it was a contestant or if it, no, Rob, don't leave. We're going to talk about plants too. Don't leave because we're talking about The Bachelor. Anyway, someone was saying, a former contestant, I think it might have been Rachel, the Bachelorette, was saying that a lot of the producers are all white too, so she didn't feel super comfortable like going to them. So a lot of changes need to be made. Black Lives Matter, Black Bachelors matter. And on that note, I think we're ready for our next step on our nectarines. I almost called you peaches. I'm sorry. Okay, we're just gonna, the recipe I read had you like put the brown sugar in a bowl and you dip the peaches in it. I don't know, nectarines, sorry. I don't really know why you need to put it in the bowl. We could just sprinkle it over the top, right? I think that's gonna be just fine, okay? So we're just, let's see, can I like get you guys on my level though? Maybe we'll turn the camera, whoa, there's a good angle for you. Okay. So we're just gonna get our brown sugar. See, there's a couple of plants over there. And we're just gonna sprinkle, sing a song while we sprinkle our nectarines all night long. I told you guys, I've gone crazy in quarantine. And you wonder why Tucker hasn't come over here to join the video yet. I wonder why. We have realized lately that we've been eating a lot of sweet treats late at night in quarantine. So now, this week, we've decided, well, let's make them, fruit at least. So last night we had sliced bananas dipped, oh, there was no sugar on there. Cool. Sliced bananas dipped in almond butter. Wow, those are beautiful. Almond butter and chocolate syrup with banana, and it was delicious. Wait, excuse me, Rob, you made lava cake in your Instapot? Can you please send me that recipe? I don't care what platform you send it to me on, I will find it. Tucker, did you hear that?
What?
Chocolate lava cakes in the Instant Pot.
Whoa.
Whoa. You guys don't get to see the inside of the fridge. It's a secret because it's a mess and we were supposed to clean it this weekend, but that's okay. Now that I'm on vacation, maybe it'll happen. Rob, thank you. Oh, Paul says Tuck Everlasting is a good book I read in middle school. Tucker, have you read that book?
Huh.
What is it about you?
No.
Have you read it though?
Maybe way back in the day.
Way back in the day. Yeah, because he's really old. Tucker's old. Okay, so now we're just gonna put a little butter. It's actually vegan butter. So this is a vegan, gluten-free. We are not gluten-free in this household. But I need to turn this around again. We are not, whoa, there you go, up my nose. We are not gluten-free in this household. However, this is a vegan and gluten-free treat, I believe. Assuming that brown sugar doesn't have like secret gluten or something, that seems like that would be very weird. So, I'm just making it for ourselves so we don't have to worry about me touching everything. Actually, Tucker hates it when I touch all the food. You listening?
I heard that.
I think just the sugar and the butter, right? Whoa, there's the messy house. We selectively cleaned. Actually, we cleaned a lot this weekend, okay? And then I made it really messy because I repotted some plants and then I made it clean again. So we just go back and forth. I think it's time to put these in the oven. They're gonna go in at 350 degrees. We already turned our oven on earlier. And I guess we get to do this again another night. And we'll already have the tinfoil ready for us. So that, honestly, was just my current self looking out for my future self. Whoa. Every time I turn the camera around, I feel like a grandma that doesn't know how to use their phone. Or like those insurance commercials. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be the best. The best. Let's just get takeout, our motto of quarantine. So while those are cooking up, we are going to go on a plant tour. Going on a plant tour. Rob says, is this covering Mental Monday or just a special episode? Do you mean like, are we gonna do this for every Mental Monday? I don't know. What do you guys think? I have many thoughts about Mental Monday.
But it is Mental Monday.
It is Mental Monday.
We're making a healthy dessert to take care of ourselves.
Yes.
And relax at the end of the day.
Do you want to come like talk to the people about that?
I'm still trying to work.
Oh, fine. Tucker's still working. Meanwhile, it looks like I live in a plant store. Yes, this is the best. Welcome to the jungle. Mental Monday. I have many thoughts. I want to keep doing Mental Mondays. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Don't forget to set the timer. Tucker, will you set a timer for?
Yep. For how long?
18 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So Mental Monday. I want to keep doing Mental Mondays. I have a couple thoughts.
You said?
Yes, please. Thank you. We could like rotate with things. We could do Mental Mondays just like we've always done, just sit and talk, just me and you guys, no one else gets to hear what we talk about. We could also do activities each week, Mental Monday, like this week, whether that's cooking or repotting plants or doing a craft or something like that. And maybe like I could tell you guys what we were gonna make for a dessert or something, and then we'd actually do it together, and that would be so fun. Another idea is having a guest. Like you can use all sorts of different software or even just like Google Meet or whatever, or Zoom. I'm sure you guys have used Zoom by this point in quarantine. And I could like interview somebody, or we could have a chat with somebody else about mental health and about plants or whatever, right? So what do you guys think? Think about it, ponder it. And Austin says Cassidy Licious has been resurrected. This is a good thing. Yes, it is Cassidy Licious. This is a Mental Monday and Cassidy Licious crossover episode.
That's like an OG fan.
Yes.
Cassidy Licious.
Yes, there's a guy. It was he. Also, Austin, I saw that you sent me a message on Instagram. I have not read the entire thing. Like, you probably see it says if I saw it or not. I appreciate you sending that message. I haven't gotten to read like what you actually said yet. But you commenting just reminded me. Thank you. Oh, Wyatt says, I guess Tucker doesn't like showing his face on YouTube.
That's not true.
You gonna prove him wrong?
I'll come say hi.
You gonna prove him
I'll
wrong?
come say hi when it's time to taste test.
Scott says, bring in Tom Tuttle. Oh my gosh, I really need to. Guys, I don't think we've had a Mental Monday since I FaceTimed with Tom Tuttle most recently. And he was in his backyard and he was showing me, like, look at all this yard work I've done. I have not seen him since pre-quarantine. And I haven't FaceTimed with him until this time either. And I've talked to him on the phone, but haven't, like, seen his face. And he was sitting in his backyard. And then all of a sudden he just gets up. He's like, there's a bee, there's a bee, there's a bee. And he's running around. And then he comes and sits back down. He's like, okay, I think the bees are gone. The bees are gone. I'm okay. And then a minute later, he gets up. Same thing. Oh my God, there's a bee. And he just runs away. Goes, Quinn, I got stung by a bee. The bee stung me. And now there's like, and his phone was sitting on his like outside table in his backyard. And he's like, there's a bunch of bees sitting on top of my phone. I can't get back to my phone. They stung me. I'm going to go in the house and you just have to hang up the FaceTime and then we'll just talk another day. So I literally saw him get stung by a bee. I mean, I couldn't really see it because the camera wasn't great and he was far away, but he got stung by a bee while I was FaceTiming him. And then he just ran away and I was just talking to his phone by myself because he left it. So Tom Tuttle is doing great, everybody. But yes, that would be really fun. Does he garden in his jelly shoes? Oh, I wish. That is a great question, Scott. And I will hopefully remember to ask Tom Tuttle that because that would be really great. His dude jellies. Santino, Cassidy Delicious is making me hungry. Well, just get some nectarines and some sugar and some butter, and you can have them too. Oh, Tucker Thomas says we're not like an old married couple. We're just nice to each other. Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully we'll be an old married couple that are nice to each other too. Oh, Scott, you're cooking popcorn? Scott, are you making popcorn that already has butter and salt on it? Or do you make it yourself and then you add that stuff? And what else do you add? Okay? After that, I will tell you what I put on my popcorn, and you'll probably think it's weird. But that's okay. I like it anyway. Also someone said something about toast. Griznant says, do you like jam or jelly on your toast? What's the difference? I don't know. And I know I've looked this up one time. What's the difference between jam and jelly? You're at a computer. Want to look it up? Yes. This is like we're having a podcast and you're the producer. And so you can like look things up and you chime in on the mic when you want to.
There's 3 spreads.
There are 3 types of spreads. Jam, jelly, marmalade?
No, what's the third type?
What's the third type? Guys, jam, jelly. This is now Cassidy Delicious. What did I say? Mental Monday, clearly. Cassidy Delicious Mental Monday, and if you are a Tonight with Cassidy viewer, Trivia Tuesday. All in one. Anyone guess? Rob says peanut butter. No.
Preserves.
Oh, preserves.
Okay, you ready?
Or do you... Yeah.
Jelly?
Should I come over to you? Because they're not going to be able to hear you.
I'll read it to you and you can just read it to them.
Okay, Tucker's going to read it.
It's really easy. Jelly, the fruit comes in the form of fruit juice.
Jelly, the fruit comes in the form of fruit juice.
Smoothest consistency, usually clear.
Jelly is the smoothest consistency? Okay.
Yep. In jam, the fruit comes in the form of fruit pulp or crushed fruit.
Oh, jam, the fruit is crushed pulp or...
Fruit pulp or crushed
fruit. Pulp or crushed fruit. And preserves?
Comes in the forms of chunks in a gel or syrup.
I don't like preserves.
Preserves
comes in the form of chunks in a gel or syrup.
Have more fruit in them than jam. Preserves have the most.
Preserves have the most, even though they're just like floating in juice?
Yeah.
What?
Chunks in a gel or syrup.
I don't like chunks.
Marmalade is a type of preserve with citrus fruits in it.
Oh, marmalade is a preserve? What? Whoa. Okay, Tucker, I'm going to blow your mind with what Scott puts on his popcorn. Are you ready? Sometimes we actually make it on the stovetop and we... Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought it said he puts peanut butter and salt, but it says he put butter and salt. But like out of the corner of my eye, I got, wow, could someone put peanut butter on popcorn and tell me how that goes? Um, Here's what I put on popcorn, okay? And Tucker's the only person that I've ever eaten this around that doesn't think I'm really weird. It's like regular popcorn, already has butter and salt, and then I sprinkle dill on it, like just the little like dry dill, whatever, spices, and then lemon juice. And yes, it gets very soggy, but also it's delicious. And it's not like you'd want to let it sit and eat it later because it would be gross, but well, it's good right then, okay? Ooh, Silent Koala, you do olive oil and sea salt. Yes. Oh, Troy says pear honey is like jelly but smoother. Pear honey? What? I've never had pear honey. Okay, we still have a few more minutes on our timer. Probably a lot of minutes on our timer. So, it is time for the plant tour. Jungle updates. June 2020. Like I said at the beginning, if you guys have been here since the beginning of this live stream, I arranged our plants so they would pay no attention to the box for Goodwill in the corner, but arrange all the plants so they're a nice tour for you guys, okay? Yes. Da 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 da. Thank you, Rob. Should I start with our new baby? Except it's really like a new teenager. No, let's start with this. This is our baby Monstera. And I've had this since, like, this was the tallest, biggest leaf. So it was real tiny. And now, in quarantine, these leaves, I mean, look at this one. This is the size of my entire face, okay? At some point in its life, it will grow up and it will get what are called fenestrations, which are the holes in the leaves. And I'll have proof of that to you in just a minute. But that's when it grows up older. So right now, this is a new leaf that just came out. It's just light green and shiny, but no holes in it, okay? So that is a baby Monstera, or like a toddler Monstera. Now, I don't know if you guys go to Trader Joe's, and this is not sponsored by Trader Joe's, and I also don't know if they still have them there, but as of a few days ago, at Trader Joe's, for $20, not that, I mean, money is no object. I would have paid anything for you because you're my child, okay? But they had this beauty. This beauty. This is a Monstera. This is what a more grown-up Monstera looks like. This is what the leaves on the other one will turn into. Ever. Eventually. Sometime. Like, see this new leaf that's coming out? That already has the holes, and it's coming out just like that. It's crazy. Okay? The holes... someone just commented, said holes are healthy. Yes, in a Monstera, that's what it happens. It grows up and it starts getting, so it's really interesting on this one because, like, look at this. This leaf has just little baby holes. Then this one has bigger holes. This one, even bigger holes. And then some of the younger ones down here are just the same as that are my other Monstera. How cool is that? We have another Monstera over there because I got one for my brother too. Rob says, how tall does it get? That's a good question. They can get super tall, but they're kind of surprisingly to me, a viney plant. So a lot of times people will get some kind of stick to prop them up or a moss pole or something, and they'll climb up the pole. Or the plant shop, another plant shop I was at the other day in Portland, it wasn't Arium Botanicals, but I bought a plant stand from Arium Botanicals, that cool white one, from a local Portland company called Wild House, I think. Haus. Really cool plant stand. Anyways, I get very distracted. What was I just talking about? I just totally lost my train of thought. I got thinking about way too many other things. How tall? The plant shop we were at had like the open pipes, exposed pipes in their ceiling, and the Monstera was like 20 years old, and it grew along the pipe. It was like wrapping itself around the pipe, going. So like I think this will keep going. It's crazy. I don't know, guys. Stay tuned. It's very exciting, okay? Very exciting. But she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful, and I put her in this beautiful new pot, and she's so happy. Also, can you guys settle a marital debate here? I got this thing. I got this little wheelie tray thing. You're laughing at me? I got this wheelie tray thing that I think looks nice and classy. Okay, she can sit above the ground, and when I wanted to move her over here for the plant tour, I just like wheeled her over. Tucker does not like that thing at all. Like I brought it home and I was excited. I was like, "Look at this cool little plant stand that moves." He thinks it looks really bad. So, you guys probably like Tucker more than me, so you're gonna tell me that you like it, that you hate it, but that's fine. Also plant update yesterday off of this guy, my neon pothos, was doing so well. Hi, I don't know what happened. It just like kicked me off of the stream, but we're back. Cool, awesome. So this neon pothos doing so well, grown super long. When I first had it, it was like way up here. Its hair has grown like Rapunzel. So I cut off another little piece of him, gave him a haircut, and put him in this little thing. So this will hopefully grow to be a new one that I can put in another pot. It's like the plants have babies. It's magic. You just have new plants. It's so cool. This guy is like a Chefalera or something. Oh, Rob says if you were on camera, you'd have more credibility in the argument. Just saying. This is... Sorry, we don't have time for you right now. We're in the middle of a very important plant tour, sir. No, excuse me, can you wait till the tour is finished? Can you wait till the tour is finished? Just kidding. Yes, sir.
This little plastic rolly thing is so tacky and ridiculous. It's horrible.
Horrible?
It's really not a vibe at all.
Oh, it's a vibe. It's a lady who can move wherever she wants on her wheeled... It's like, imagine, maybe she's like a little old lady that just got a wheelchair and now she's free.
This is why this matches with you, because it really is just like a wheelchair for the old lady to move around the living room.
Did he just call me an old lady? Wow. Well, okay, continuing on with the plant tour. You can move out of the house now. Just kidding. This is... Can I say it's your favorite plant?
Yeah.
Or will the other kids hear us?
No, favorite.
The other kids will hear it. Oh, Troy says put a skirt on the cart. And yes, it is a wheelchair for plants. Okay, we are accepting of all abilities here. Come on, Tucker. So this is the rubber tree. This is the first plant. If you guys were here for my plant tour video, this is the first plant I ever bought, besides a cactus that I killed. And she's doing so great. She's a ruby rubber tree, so her leaves are pink. You guys can kind of tell. And she's put out this new leaf this week. This one just popped out. This one just popped out, and she's so pink. It's amazing. And last but not least, on our plant tour over here, I think that's all, are the dumb canes. And now we have two of them. There's a family, mama and a baby. This is the new plant stand we got. I love it. This is a plant stand that I made out of a lampshade. Tucker also hates it. I think it is quite clever, okay, and pretty cool. But this baby
Just put me on blast.
came. Yep. This baby came from this guy unintentionally because, as you'll see in a future video, I was trying to fix a problem that I had with this plant. Needed to repot it, but then when I repot it, this chunk of it just fell off. And instead of just throwing it away, I decided, why not put it in a pot and see if it can survive? And it just grew out this entire new leaf. Like, are you kidding me? This guy just put out a new leaf faster than its mom. That's amazing. Tucker, someone said that little stand is like Heelys for a plant. Yes. Yes. And I had Heelys.
You would be a kid with Heelys. Oh my god.
Did any of you have Heelys? Wyatt, thank you for that comment. I was a kid that had Heelys. I would ride around. My dad would have, like, for his business, he would have things outside with, like, in a parking lot. And that sounds really sketchy. They were, like, events, but they happened in a parking lot. You know how, like, the circuses go around the parking lot. My dad's not in the circus.
Your dad was a drug dealer.
But me and my brother would just like skate around on our Heelys. Oh man, Wyatt, you just brought me so much joy. How many minutes, sous chef?
145.
Oh, I forgot these little guys, which I think I told you before. I propagated these off of my bigger pilea plant. That's what these are called. They're also called a friendship plant because they break off they have their own little babies and you can give them to people. So my mom and I made these little pots and they're actually doing so well. They're doing so great. I'm so proud of you. Oh man. Um, Rob says I win the argument, and then everyone else commented that it's Heelys or wheelchairs. So, but thank you. I think these guys are so fun. And everybody's doing great. Okay, we have had. Wait, how many minutes?
Just 1 more minute.
Oh, cool. 1 more minute. We get to go back
Under
to
a
the
minute.
kitchen. Woohoo! Ooh, I think I can smell them. Oh, there is one more area of plants. We're currently having spa day over here on our way back to the kitchen. This is my prayer plant that my mom got me a couple months ago. And I realized, or I learned, she didn't seem like she was doing that great. And then I was reading on the internet that she wants humidity. And so now I found my little humidifier, and she's just getting a spa treatment all day. And it's so lovely. Prayer plants, if you guys don't know, are so cool because at nighttime, all of their leaves go up. Oh, see, there's Tucker. And then at daytime, they go back down. It's magic. It's just magic. Someone commented about their Christmas cactus. Here's our Christmas cactus. She's doing pretty good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sous chef. Okay, should we see what... Oh boy. Should we see what's going on here? Oh baby. Oh baby. I think, do we want them to like, oh, these are going to be so great. I think we wanted to caramelize a little more because the recipe said like 20 to 30. So you guys are stuck with me. Oh, here is the mama pilea. See, she's doing pretty good. I fertilized her recently. I didn't realize, don't tell anyone, I didn't realize you had to fertilize your plants. And so I did, and now she's doing a lot better. She had a bunch of leaves that kept falling off. This little girl, I don't remember what her name is, but she's going crazy on top of the fridge, living her best life. And this rainbow planter is, I think, my favorite planter that I have. And my friend in Portland, she's a ceramic artist, and her name is Vanya Vananina, and she made that. And I bought it from her, and it's just so beautiful and cute and a rainbow, and it makes me happy. Santino says if you listen closely, you can hear my stomach growling. Excuse me. Grisnet says, do you think when you hold those small plants, they make you feel like Andre the Giant? Oh, absolutely. Are you the one that always comments about me feeling like Andre the Giant? Why? I feel like I have, entertained you for maybe as long as I can. Tucker, do you want to come tell the people a story? We're almost ready to taste test.
I'm trying to finish something.
Okay, he's working.
Yeah, if you really want one.
No, I just feel like it's getting boring probably because I don't know what else to say. Let's talk about how everyone's feeling mentally.
You're boring, babe.
How are you doing? Oh, thank you. Tucker says I'm never boring. Am I never annoying too?
Oof. Let's not push your luck.
He said let's not push my luck. It's fine. But a lot of people on Facebook also, when I asked you guys what you guys want to talk about, someone commented about like ways to make themselves happy and feel some joy, because I know there's a lot going on in the world, and obviously it is very important to pay attention to. The Black Lives Matter movement is very important. It matters. Not even to make a joke out of it or anything. And the protests are still going for great reason. So that's going on. The pandemic is still going on. We don't need to get into that. Just please keep being safe and social distancing and wear your masks wherever you can. but so it can be a little weird because there's a lot going on, and then that makes a lot go on in your brain sometimes. And I have definitely continued to go a little up, a little down, and it depends on the day. And I've realized I keep realizing this, and then I like forget about it for a while, and then I realize it again. Just that I do need to disconnect from social media sometimes, and spending all day, every day, just scrolling. And even though there's new things happening all the time, and you feel like, or I feel like I'm gonna miss something, I'm gonna miss a tweet. If I stop scrolling Twitter, I'm gonna miss a tweet of a really good article that could teach me something, and maybe it's something that I learned that then I can help other people, and like that's just where my brain goes, and so I feel like I'm gonna miss something if I look away. But then at the same time, if I don't look away, then I can't let it all soak in. Anything I've read and learned won't soak in if I don't take time to just pause. I did a meditation on the Calm app the other day that talked about exactly that. That unless and you can take in all this information, but until you disconnect from it and just kind of turn your brain off for a little while, then it doesn't soak in. You know, like how they say if you eat salad, I don't know if this is true, but I remember I used to hear this. If you eat lettuce and you don't put any dressing on it or something, then your body can't absorb the nutrients of the lettuce. Is that true?
If what?
If you like eat lettuce without anything on it, your body doesn't absorb any of the nutrients in the lettuce.
No, that has nothing to do with it. It just has to do with the fact that most iceberg lettuce is 98% water.
Yeah.
There's no nutrients itself.
Okay, well maybe that's not true. I don't know, but that's how I think of it with information. If you don't take time to settle and let the information soak down, you don't get the information. Like if you drink a beer but you don't wait for the foam to settle, then you're just gonna like throw up the beer back up because you didn't let it soak in. Was that a good one?
So time to taste test yet?
Look who it is! Oh, what did someone say? Oh, Rob is Mental Monday. Tired, sore, remodeled the bathroom and a new faucet in the kitchen sink?
Understand why you're tired and sore.
That's amazing. I have not remodeled the bathroom, but I did clean the bathroom today.
What else we got here?
Why it's up and down too. Tucker's hungry.
Yeah, no, I thought it was taste test time. I'm ready to eat something.
Well, do you want to check them, sous chef? We just decide when they're done. Like, it's not raw meat. We just decide when the nectarines are done. I just thought maybe they would kind of like brown and caramelize, but maybe they won't really.
Yeah, we could make them go for a little longer if you want.
I mean, I don't know. They're probably done. Santino says everybody is hungry now. Wow.
They look pretty yummy.
Should we just go for it?
Touch them. Yeah, we gotta let them cool.
Okay. Woohoo!
Yum.
So again, if you're just joining us, we are making roasted, caramelized, brown sugar nectarines. I hope I didn't want to put too much sugar. What was that?
You can't tell, but I'm doing this under this.
Are you really? Tucker, how are you doing mentally and physically?
Stoked.
Yeah?
I'm stoked. Physically, getting back into it. It's been hard with it being so rainy, trying to get back in shape post illness. I unofficially had the COVID, but yeah, good. Couple months out of it, getting back, trying to lose the COVID-19.
No, that's not what it's about. It's about being inside and being okay with whatever your body wants to do,
as long as you
and
feel
whatever
good.
your body.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying my body is
But
ready
it's
to
not
move.
The COVID-19.
My body is ready to move again.
Oh, Rob says we need a shave Tucker Monday.
Yeah, it's gotten.
Yeah, we need to trim
honestly,
this up.
our mirror broke in the bathroom for like over a week, and so I just didn't look at my face.
Yeah.
For a week, and then now it's like pretty crazy.
Oh, a silent koala just said to eat probiotics.
I do every day. I take probiotic vitamins.
Have you been good at taking them?
Yeah, totally.
Your doctor's not watching. Have you been good?
Yeah.
Like my dentist is not watching, so
Yeah.
I don't floss enough.
I never floss, and the dentist thinks I do.
Think she does?
Thinks I do. Let's see what else we got.
Your serious scrolling face is out of control. You're also covering the camera every time you move your thumb. Oh, someone's talking about TikTok. Tucker, what do you think about TikTok?
I don't really pay attention to the goings on.
But you're totally down, like, when you've shown me ridiculous things you see on TikTok, and you're like, you should do this, or I show you something, and you're like, yeah, you should do it.
Yeah, but it's only things that people repost on. Why'd you make the comments go away?
No, they just go away naturally. You just have to click them back.
They're see, I don't understand the technology things. That's her realm.
You just looked, but you were talking. You were saying something, and then you started reading the comments.
Yeah,
Tucker's
it's
not good at
too
multitasking.
distracting. I'm not a multitasker. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Time to eat some peaches.
Yeah, everyone's hungry. Do you think they're ready?
I think they're probably still hot as shit.
Hey! This is live! I can't bleep you!
Oh.
It's okay, I'm on vacation this week. Well, this is not on TV.
Wait, so on your regular YouTube we can cuss?
No, I mean, I think we can, like, bleep it out. Not live! Oh, man.
Gotta keep this shit family friendly.
Hey! So, here we are, our beautiful peaches. I mean, nectarines, I'm so sorry. Rob says it's an adult group tonight. It's fine.
This is the After Hours Club.
Yeah. Welcome to Mental Monday After Dark.
You really... I almost just dropped the F-bomb because you messed the counter up over here.
Yeah, there's like nectarines everywhere. It's fine.
These warm on top? Weird. Okay.
Kinda. Oh, I guess I can turn the oven off.
Can you put...
Don't forget to turn the oven off, people. What? Okay, ready for beauty shot. Aaron says also don't forget to remove the lint from your dryer.
Well,
yep.
you just take it like this.
We learned that, huh? Didn't we?
We learned that. Yep.
By the way, if you guys saw my post about we had not cleaned our lint dryer, I don't think since we moved in. Wow, it's so cute. Thank you.
It is cute.
We moved in November. And
I'm eating this, whether
Okay,
you're
fine.
filming or not.
So sassy.
Well, we pulled this out for a taste test, and you start telling a story about our freaking dryer. Like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to ruin your appetite so I get to eat them all.
Ooh.
Don't. Yeah, you're gonna need to give that another minute.
Like, look at that. Can't do slow-mo.
You sound like...
Can't do slow-mo on live TV, can you?
No, but we can edit it later for you.
You don't want to, like, have... Like, this is going to take a minute. This thing is still steaming.
And I'm just getting you the other camera. Yeah, look at the steam. Wyatt says, wow, Tucker is a savage. So I guess I have time to finish our dryer story.
No, I'm going to eat it right now.
Tucker, you're gonna burn the crap out of your mouth.
No, I'm not.
Hang on.
It's more liquidy than I expected.
Oh my god, don't hurt yourself.
Yum.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it way too hot?
No. It's warm. Be careful when you eat it. Oh, shoot. Look at that steam.
Wow. There's a thumbnail. Aaron says, blazing nectarines.
Yeah, watch out.
The silent koala says, is it moist?
Yikes. Moist af.
You really haven't burnt the crap out of your mouth? You do have...
No, I'm going to keep going, too.
Santino wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how loud does my stomach growl?
10.
What is this, Food Network?
Definitely growls loud enough that we think that, like... Here, do you want just a bite of this one that's, like, kind of cooled down?
Sure.
What are you doing?
Oh, on your spoon?
Yeah, just
You're
take
just gonna
my
feed me?
spoon. No, I'm not going to feed you on live TV. What do you think this is? The Bachelor? Careful. Here, take this and I'll film
Why
you.
did you put it down?
I don't know. How do we flip the camera around? Yeah, it's good. Doesn't really taste a whole lot more than just a warm nectarine, but it's good. There's
so good,
a couple
though.
other things in it.
I don't know if maybe I didn't put enough sugar on.
How do we flip the camera around so I can just film
You
it?
click the camera flip button.
Oh.
You old man. Look at
I'm
you.
just filming myself. I'm like a dad that can't flip his cell phone camera around.
What, you want me to take another bite?
Except for I'm not a dad.
But see, the liquid part might be the sweet, the sugary part.
Nice sound effects. Yeah, vanilla ice cream. Aaron, good call. That would be a really awesome thing to have with this.
Hang
All
on.
right.
Tuck, you have some.
I'm fine. I don't need ice cream.
It's only a little bit quarantine frozen.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Take this
guys.
back.
Oh my gosh. Grisman says, not a dad that you know of.
Don't scare me like that.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us for this edition.
Oh, sorry. You're still on.
For this edition, this crossover episode of Cassidylicious, Mental Monday, and a little bit of Trivia Tuesday. Oh, Santino says throw the nectarines in the ice cream tub and then mix them up.
That would be bomb. We need one of those creme brulees. That's what we really need. Or what do you call a brulee torch? A torch. We need a torch.
We need a torch. What about a lighter? Could you just like...
No, need a torch. Lighter wouldn't work.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us for Mental Monday. I hope this has maybe made your brain feel a little bit better if it wasn't feeling so great. However your brain, as I always say, however your brain's feeling, that's okay. If it feels crappy, you only have to do today once. Tomorrow's a new day. You can start over.
Take care of yourselves, people.
Yes. Any other advice?
Get outside. Have fun.
Get outside.
Have fun.
Yep. Tucker's
Take
already...
care of each other. Stand up for people.
For real. You say it laughing, but you mean it.
Oh, I mean it wholeheartedly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You're wonderful. Thank you, taste testers. I'm going to finish these off myself. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And again, if you have ideas for what we should do for Mental Monday, an activity or an interview with somebody in another location, we could just have Tucker do the interview with someone if you guys just want Tucker also. Also, I think I mentioned this last time, but we might start another YouTube channel. So
Bye now.
we just don't have the name of it yet because Tucker doesn't
Your
like the
goodbyes
name
are
Quinn
the
Tucky.
longest thing ever.
Same in real life.
No, I know. It's not annoying at all.
Rob says, you know you can make ice cream in 10 minutes?
Yep, super easy.
We should have frozen
You said
some bananas.
goodbye already.
Okay, I love you guys. Bye.